For you, Gallop, to make big bucks. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom. And our idiom this today for Supersize Your Business was to make big bucks. And we talked about what that means, where it came from, and how you can make big bucks in your business as you're growing and supersizing your business, or that our businesses aren't necessarily about making the big bucks. They might be more about making an impact, making a positive difference in the world. And that is up to each and every one of us. For you came from our No Nonsense November, in that we discussed every experience we have is actually for us, whether we feel it at the time or believe it at the time or not. It absolutely positively is for us and for our overall life experience and benefit over time. And I think as we get older and have had lots of experiences, we learn to understand and see the benefit of each of the different experiences we have. I do an exercise called the Lifeline exercise as part of the Get Up and Go challenge, which December 1st through 31st, we're going to be doing the 10th free 30-day Get Up and Go challenge from 2020 and 2021. Was kind of my response to the pandemic. It's like, all right, what are we going to do to get up and keep moving every day, even on those days we absolutely positively don't think we know what to do and we don't feel like moving? How are we going to keep moving forward in our life, given all the chaos and craziness that's going on in the world? And so our 10th one will be December 1st. We'll start that and we'll finish it up December 31st. And then 2022, we'll see what's going to happen. I always, I like to take January off and just kind of get a feel for what the year's like and then decide what are we going to do going forward. I've got one very watery eye today. So today, our annual challenge was our doing one thing every day that centers us. I read it wrong. It was funny. It's kind of funny to think about, and I hate to admit it, but it said, I'm a cat that likes to gallop about good things, or about doing good. And I'm like, what the heck does gallop mean? And I'm like, oh, duh, gallop. I grew up riding horses and ponies. I think I should know what gallop means. Gallop means to run fast, right? To go fast, to hurry up, to do something. So I'm a cat that likes to hurry about and do good things, right? And so our challenge was, what are we going to hurry up and do well today? What good things are we going to hurry and gallop about doing today? Meaning, hurry about doing. And I was reading it as Gallop was like talking about or gossiping or something. I don't know what I was thinking when I read it the first time. But it just goes to show us that sometimes we see things that confuse us. We see things that we don't understand at first blush. But if we look deeper and dig deeper and seek to understand, we'll understand what it means. So that was my admission of, what the heck, that's confusing today. And something, really something ordinary that shouldn't have felt confusing at all, right? Do you ever have those days where you read something wrong, or you hear something and you hear something and then you have to go back and listen to it over and over again because you're confused as to the message that they're sending and the clear indication, the clear thing of the clear communication of what they're trying to say. I know that it happens, not a lot, but every once in a while, apparently it happens to all of us. So big bucks for you. Most of us would like big bucks to be for us, not experiences to be for us. But part of obtaining big bucks is having experiences that exchange value in order to bring big bucks into our life. Sometimes we need to have experiences where we lose money. We have tough situations in order to allow ourselves to have those big bucks. Everybody's different. And money is, and finances and expenses are one of those things that each of us have to get through our head games in order to allow ourselves to have the wealth and the money, the wealth, the big bucks, or whatever we define as what we want in our lives. It doesn't necessarily just apply to our finances. It applies to every area and aspect of our life. Some of us think we don't deserve to have healthy, fit, trim bodies. Where does that come from? I don't know. It comes from our experiences and our beliefs and the things that have happened to us in the past. And we have to get over thinking that we don't deserve to have the most awesome, amazing life that we can possibly create for ourselves. So some of the things I'm thinking about today, again, my head is unfogging from this weird cold that I've had for over a month now. It's just been like in a funk for October and November. It's super frustrating. And so I am, I've actually Googled home remedies yesterday for coughs, because my granddaughter I live with my granddaughter, my daughter and son-in-law these days due to my vision. And so my granddaughter has started to do this. She's 9 months old, this fake cough because she's mimicking me. And so she does a fake version of my real cough. And I'm like, my son-in-law pointed it out the other day. I'm like, I didn't even notice, but she will like, I'll cough and then she'll go, or she makes little noises with her throat because she can't talk yet, of course. But it's funny that she's actually mimicking my cough. So that made me realize, okay, I need to knock this cough and cold stuff out of my system once and for all, for myself and for the impact that it has on the people around me. And so I get all my energy back so I can get going on the projects that are like dying to be created in the future. All right. Any questions? Any questions about offline or online business? Again, 48 years of offline businesses, running different offline businesses in 27 different industries, simultaneously 25 plus years in corporate America in different capacities, all managerial capacities, but in different capacities, primarily in the area of engineering, management, quality, and processes and systems was my area of expertise. And it's still an area I love. Continuous improvement, process, project management, things like those are absolutely fun for me. And then looking at the big picture and saying, how do we take the big picture of what we want and break that down to create that almost effortlessly on a daily basis? Then how do we get everybody working together with our systems, processes, and procedures to make sure that everybody is going in the same direction? Oh, what a good idea. All right, enough rambling. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.